Yo, what's up? Twitch, you gonna connect? YouTube doesn't look like. Oh, no, it looks like it's in YouTube and Twitch. Looks like it's connected for both. So, shortly here, I will be playing some Half-Life Alyx. That's still the title. It's blank again, but I'm pretty sure that's blank whenever you want to change it. I just need a quick drink. Would have started playing sooner since I got home. After doing dishes. Laundry. Doing laundry at my parents' had some nice dinner. I didn't do any dishes, but I mashed the potatoes. Anyways, I've come to the decision about the whole complaint that my neighbor filed against me that I'm getting calls from a constable for. Here's context. Since I've been living here, I was assaulted by one of my former supervisors who was at the time the head chef, so he was the boss of the kitchen at the Grizzly Grill. I used to work there, and the head chef before him was Dick, an alcoholic, really bad father. Like, he'd brag about being a dick to his daughter. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? But he lured the sous chef, who became the head chef, lured me over to his place because he was friends with my friend, who I'm not friends with anymore because he's too hard into the alcohol and the cocaine, and he's not a good friend. He actually owed me like a bunch of money and said he was gonna pay me back, and I was there drinking, and the head chef was there, who used to be the sous chef. But anyways, back to why I'm just gonna refuse to talk to him. Like, I did nothing wrong. There was a noise complaint. I wanted to call the police. Elizabeth was acting like she wanted the police to come because the boyfriend, who was my target for the complaint, because it was his truck, he was very apologetic. He wanted to move his truck. Elizabeth did not want him to move his truck. She was trying to escalate the entire thing, and then she goes and tries to play the victim and calls the cops. Like, no, that's not how mature, responsible adults behave. This is a really bad example for a kid. But, anyways, yeah, back to the sous chef, who became head chef. I was drinking with my friend, who was friends with, like, pretty close with the guy, the head chef, even though he was a dick. Slightly less of a dick than the head chef before him, but there was a disagreement, and he refused to let me leave his place, and I wanted to leave because every time I hung out with him when I was working with him, he was always a dick. I thought, oh, maybe he changed, like, he's head chef now, like, maybe he's grown up a little bit. No, same old Jake. So I had to wait, like, with all my might, push him away from the door just so I could get out. And, like, you can't do that. If someone's over at your place and there's a disagreement and they want to leave, you let them leave. You can't, like, use that much force to get them to stay. Anyways, I forgot my phone, and I was able to go back and get my phone and leave again. I guess because he was like, he realized I was probably stronger than him. And I was going away, and he, like, insulted me one last time. He's like, called me like a bitch or something, and said, like, I'm always like this. It's like, just sensitive and, like, not putting up with his bullshit. Yeah, I am always like that. Anyways, I told him he was insane and psychotic, and that he can't forcibly keep people in his home or his property. Like, that's basically kidnapping. Like, you can't hold someone there against their will. if they just want to go home and they're pissed off at you. Like if I was a danger to myself or someone else, maybe he could justify that, but he was just a fucking dick, you know? And so he insulted me one last time, and I told him he's psychotic and he's breaking the law and whatnot. And he called me a bitch, and I thought he was being a bitch. And he has this face that you just want, like, it's just the face of an ass, like, just the the resting face, and like even when he's like talking and like emotional or whatever, he just always looks like he like thinks he's the shit and like looks down on it. It's just that it's set in his face. So I gave him a little slap across his face, like I considered a bitch slap for a bitch. He deserved it. And then I turned away and went to leave. He jumped on me and put me in a headlock, and he tried to stranglehold me unconscious. And I resisted, and I was pretty strong, and like I have a strong neck, but he broke my Adam's apple. Like it's cartilage, so it's not a bone, but it hurt to swallow for a month. And still to this day, every time when I swallow a certain way, I have to be careful not to do it. If I swallow a certain way, it like catches on like where it was broken or something, and it hurts. And also at the time, I had just got new glasses, and he fucked them up. He broke them. He ruined them. I had to get new lenses again just after getting new lenses. And it was a brand new set of frames, and I was able to bend them back, but like it was brand new, and they're all really scuffed up and bent one way and bent back. Like that's like really bad assault. And anyways, the cops refused to hunt him down and even talk to him. I wanted to press charges against him. And like they refused to do anything. Like I could have gone to the hospital and got an X-ray and like presented my glasses as evidence and pressed charges, but they wouldn't even try to talk to him. Like they're like, "Oh, we knocked on his door. He wasn't home." I'm like, "You know where he works? He's the head chef of the Grizzly Grill. Like, what the fuck is this? The head chef of a well-known restaurant can do this kind of shit. And you won't even bother trying to talk to him. Like that's the kind of the way the police are. So like, I did nothing wrong. I had a noise complaint. I made the complaint. I was ready to call the police. She was trying to escalate it so that I would have to call the police, but thank God the boyfriend was reasonable and he moved his truck, so there was no issue. Problem solved. But she's not happy with that because she was trying to take control of the situation and she wasn't able to, so she went and called the cops. I don't know what the fuck she said to them because I called the cops after I got that weird, insane note that she left. Right here, I still got this insane note. Like, this is not in touch with reality. This is a sign of someone with severe mental problems. Not like me, where I have anxiety and I know 100% what's going on around me. I'm not one bit delusional. I just sort of get super sensitive and emotional, have trouble breathing, feel like I'm having a heart attack when I'm being maliciously attacked for the most part. Other things might set it off. Pretty much what sets it off. But yeah, I'm not going to talk to him. I was initially going to go through my 2.5 years of evidence, but I'm going to do that after I have to call the police the next time. And to add to that, I'm now going to have video evidence. I looked up the law. I'm allowed, for the most part, I might even be allowed to put cameras outside as long as they're pointing at my door, and the deck is close enough to my door because it's excessive noise. Like it has to stop. But to make things simple, I just have the camera inside my apartment pointing out the windows, not even pointing at her door, and she's going to be weird and psychotic and try and play the victim, but it's pointing like there's my wall, and it's at like a 90-degree angle with the wall, with the door to the right of it, and it's as close as possible to my door, so it's still going to catch them running and stomping on the deck. And that's the point, because I can't keep taking notes and trying to record it. The noises, like I could be getting like a friend to make those noises. I might not even be at home. I could be making that shit up. So I'll have my logs of whenever she's maliciously loud and I'll have video evidence to back it up. The only thing I won't have video evidence of is if she's banging her car in the parking lot, but that's not so bad because it's not near my gigantic window, which I can't get it. Like the property manager and my neighbor, they can't process that there's this huge window and there's this guy sleeping behind it. The two previous tenants had no problem. She had no problem being quiet and getting her kids to be quiet last year in the summer and the fall. And then we had renovations. And now all of a sudden she can be as loud as she wants and it's out of her control. Why was it under her control when her kids were a year younger? What changed? Normally, as kids grow up and mature, more is expected of them, not less. So, it's fucking bizarre. Fuck my son. Is it that? So he can call me again tomorrow. He can come knock on my door. Either way, I'm just gonna be like, I did nothing wrong. I have nothing to say to you. If you want, tell him like if you want my side of what happened on Saturday, you will get it the moment I have to call you when there's a noise complaint because I've been as nice as I can. I've been for a very long time now putting off calling you guys. I didn't have to last year because it was under control. Now all of a sudden it's not under control. So now that she's decided she can no longer control her kids, I'm going to have to call you. So next time I call you, you will get a detailed description of what happened Saturday night, and you can call the handyman to corroborate my story. And of course, he's sleeping with my neighbor, so I wouldn't put it past him to maybe change his story a little bit to sort of help his booty call. You know, he wants to make her happy. Anyway, let's play some Half-Life Alex, shall we? So I got in the mail my X-Wing knockoff Lego kit. The book almost looks legit like a Lego book. The pieces look very high quality, but they don't have the Lego logo on them. I can moisture it. Bottle's at the end of its life. It's time to get it out. And I didn't really appreciate his tone in the second message. I could play it back for you. It's like, I need to talk to you. Or like, I have to talk to you. And I'm just thinking like, well, legally, no, you don't. And like, it goes against everything that I was told when I called your agency the last time. It was kind of rude too because like I could tell like the operator was a woman. She hung up on me really quickly, like near the end of the conversation. Like she could tell I was in duress, obviously. And so yeah, near the end of the conversation, when like we established that I got this nasty note saying like there's going to be a report against me, and like I was told like based on what happened, there wouldn't be a report. She would be told the exact same thing. Next time it happens, call the police. It was kind of weird because I was ready to call the police. I was going to call them. She probably wanted them to come. She's probably mad at her boyfriend for being compliant and reasonable. Because come on, like if it's not malicious and intentional, it's really fucking stupid what he's been doing with the truck. I gotta stop my music too before I play. Wow. So yeah, I'm really liking this X-Wing, but I'm on like page 27. I'm like halfway. I'm moving pretty fast, but a little bit hard work. Like I was leaning forward a lot in the chair, and I think standing playing VR might actually be less stress on my back than leaning forward building Lego. We'll find out though. So I'm gonna just mute the mic here and probably leave it muted until the Oculus mic starts to take over, and it's kind of finicky. So if it doesn't take over, I'll just turn this mic back. So, yeah, here we go. Oh, it's turning his head. It's the old Valve logo. Excuse me. Where's the menu? Oh, wait. So they changed some things. There's an update. I want to try ultra textures. I don't care about all the other shit. Excuse me. So do I have to be in the game to change what I want to change? Or? Yeah, what the hell? I really wish you could see this loading screen. I don't know why they turn off the desktop view during the loading. Excuse me. Continuous turn, baby. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's much nicer. I like that. Sorry. I shouldn't cough for much longer. Textures look nicer. I don't see any drop in frame rate. Looks like it.
When you guys were last doing the reactor, I saw the Combine needing supplies in here. So
Give me that.
yeah.
I'll keep an eye out. Something's definitely up.
Well, I gotta move my computer chair. It's in the way. Get out of here. Here we go. What? Waka waka? I'm being stupid. Let me fool around with this thing on his back. Come on. What is this? I like the smooth turning. I thought it was kind of weird the game didn't have it. Like most games have the option for it. Like this is supposed to be the best VR game out there right now. Come on. It's Valve. It's Half-Life. It's been so long since we have had Half-Life. What is... Oh, God. I remember you guys from Half-Life. You were annoying and painful. What the hell is that? That's part of the drone I just killed. Do you have any goodies on you? Guess not. Ooh. How is my shotgun doing? Two. Only two. What the hell is this? Electronic equipment. got everything there is to get.
Right now, what it's like to live on Earth on a scale of 1 to 10. I'd say right.
Yep, could always get worse.
What were you did before the Combine showed up?
Oh, that's a toughie. I don't know. Good day? I'd say 6. Yeah, strong 6.
6? That's not great.
Well, that's life, Alex. You know, not always great.
Well, maybe we get the Combine off Earth and we can shoot for like an 8, you know?
So these are ultra textures.
Would be nice. Really nice.
Looks pretty pixelated for ultra. It probably just has high resolution textures further in the distance. And I don't really notice much of a difference with it the textures being boosted. Oh, shit. There we go. Yeah, baby. You gonna open for me? Yeah. Yeah, you are. Like normally, opening lockers and stuff in video games kind of boring. It's kind of cool. I get to do it in VR, and they did a really good job. It feels pretty realistic. Come on, give me some goodies. I want some goodies. You don't got any goodies for me? You suck. What do we got in here? Oh, come on. It's really fucking cool. Hey, little fella. Come with me if you want to not heal me. Because I'm at full health. Where was that thing? Was it back here? God damn it, wasn't, was it? Somewhere over here. I wish there was a way to run. There it is. I probably walked right past it. Well, nowhere else to go but down. Well, I got 60 bullets overall. Oh, hi there. Why are humans working for the Combine? Come on. Come on. Come on. You're betraying your own people. And you're dead. I shouldn't be doing this. I should give you a little bit of respect. Is that thing still alive? No, it's gone and I don't know what it's doing right now. Ooh. He didn't have anything, did he? Come on, buddy. You should be smarter than this. High five. High five. Okay, let's get out of here. This one I do have to kill. What's in this room? Zombie? Yeah, zombie.
Three shells left. I'm out.
I'll find more. That doesn't sound like it went in. Nope. Excuse me. Lots of pistol bullets. I think that's it for this room. Didn't actually go on my head. Oh god, here they come. Ow, 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 they hurt so much. Oh. Well, that didn't actually do that much damage. This feels a lot like Half-Life 2. I like it. What the hell? Come on. Oh shit. Good haul. Good haul. Smooth turning is also better because before, like, you could only turn a certain angle, and now I can, like, turn a tiny bit. The hell is that? Got nothing? Hold on a sec. We're back. Just want to make sure it's as clear as possible. shit. Where'd that armored crab go? Because I wasn't really aiming for the head because I figured he was armored, so I had to kill the body. What a shot, I don't want you. So maybe you would have some ammo. Guess not. Oh shit, still alive. That doesn't want to pop off. Oh shit, oh! I didn't think it hurt me that much. Fine. I'll save my shot for later too. What the hell is this? How do I get over this? Why can't I climb in the back? Where am I supposed to go? What is this? What is this? Why can't I get in here? I've jumped over higher things than that. Where am I supposed to go? Ah, door handle. What is this thing? Where the hell do I go from here? Is there anything in here? Like, what's the point of killing this guy? So, it looks like I'll need this. Get out of here, barrels. Come here. Oh, what the hell did I just... Oh, it was my bottle. Hand moisturizer. Okay. Get out of here. Oh shit. Here we go, baby. What is going on? There we go.
So, when we get the combine off of Earth, what are we gonna do?
I'm going full production mode on the Russell, of course.
Oh, of course. We'll be sitting on a landmine.
Gold mine. Yep. So here's the plan. Conservative estimate, I figure 1 year to get the world unconquered by the combine, get them off the planet. So that's year 1. Then another year to mass produce the Russell. Although, just quietly, we will need to rebuild society first, you know, to get some basic infrastructure, jobs, money, that sort of thing. Otherwise people won't be able to buy them, you know. So, yeah, 3-year plan. Let's swap the infrastructure thing.
Yeah, that is a disgusting apple.
Definitely. You're gonna want to put that in here too.
I get all the resin. You got anything? Nope. This is an amazing game. I want them to make the first and second Half-Life games in VR now. They have no other choice. They have to do it. They have to.
Oh boy. Getting dark again.
Oh, careful, careful!
Oh, hello. I just killed myself. Holy shit. How far back is this shit? Oh god. These are more autosaves.
Alex! Alex, the signal's back. Can you hear me? Are you okay?
Russell, I'm good. How's Dad?
I've got him on the train. He's on the move. You've got to find Fairview Junction before they get there.
I'm working on it.
Wait, what? This can't be the most recent one. Oops, I didn't want to quit the whole game. Did I just lose all my progress? Fuck, I'm gonna have to start manually saving all the time. Oh. Yeah, this is totally different. Yeah. Much better.
3-year plan. Let's slot the infrastructure thing in for year 2.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You're gonna want to put that in here too.
I don't know why I couldn't find that save. Someday I'll have a huge room in my house for VR. It's gonna be sick. I'll have like the computer room next to the VR room. I'll have like USB ports running through the wall and stuff to plug in your VR headset. Did I just die? Oh my god. How do I do that far enough away without dying? Is that the save I just made? I'm so confused with the order of the save files.
Alex, the signal's back. Can you hear
No,
me?
what the hell? How do I get the most recent one? I don't know what the 2131H is. I need to look at the tiny time. Whoa, I can touch it like that. That's crazy. I think it's this one. So oldest is at the bottom. I've been loading the oldest. Because I don't know what the bigger number is. The smaller number is the time the save made. Where the hell did I go? How far do these explosives go for?
Alex?
So I die if I'm not even close to them? I'm just not allowed to shoot them, I guess. That is kind of dumb. I'm gonna try one more time just to be sure. My feet are actually kind of tired. I'm gonna make a break and play tomorrow. Yeah, he's telling me to be careful. So even if I'm like really far away from this shit. What the hell? Okay, yeah, I might just call it a night. I understand what's going on now, but I think it's kind of weird how I could be really far from the closest explosive canister and still die.